Today is day 2 of Alexis Avila's trial, where we got our first look at the newborn baby at the center of this case. We got to warn you, some of the photos of the baby might be disturbing here. This baby's mother is on trial for attempted murder and alternatively child abuse. Avila is accused of throwing her newborn baby in a Hobbs dumpster last winter, where 3 strangers found him hours later.
First responders and doctors spent hours answering questions about the newborn's condition and treatment. Julie Frendak is in Lovington tonight, where we are now halfway through at least the scheduled timeline for this trial. And Julie, the state focused a lot of attention on the baby, as you said, the condition and the treatment for him after he was rescued.
Yeah, prosecutors absolutely did today. 2 different medical experts, one from locally here in Hobbs, one from Lubbock, Texas, testified about their immediate work on this baby boy and then a week's worth of treatment while that baby was still in the hospital. We also heard from those first responders who testified about new video and photo evidence.
Yeah, keep him wrapped up. He's right here.
It's one of the first times we hear from Baby Doe, the baby boy at the center of his mother's attempted murder and child abuse trial. Day 2 of Alexis Avila's criminal trial started with testimony from Hobbs police officers.
The number one concern is to make sure that we didn't expose the baby more than he'd already been exposed, and keep him covered up and keep him as, as warm as possible.
The state took hours to ask medical professionals from Hobbs and Lubbock about the baby's condition and treatment. Susan Heineck treated the baby boy in Hobbs first.
What were your initial impressions of Baby Doe when Baby Doe actually did arrive at the hospital?
I was worried. I was very worried. Baby Doe was blue, listless, not really crying, very, very cold to the touch. Not interactive at all, very listless, and had a very weak, if any, cry.
The state asked questions about his profound hypothermia and low body temperature and heartbeat.
Is hypothermia something that could be an injury, or could be considered as an injury to you?
Well, yeah, it can be. I mean, it's definitely an insult to a whole lot of different organ systems, so it technically could be classified as an injury.
The state also called a child abuse pediatrician from the University of California, San Diego School of Medicine. She reviewed the baby's medical records prior to the trial.
What was the trajectory of this baby prior to treatment?
Well, if the child wasn't found and subsequently intervention happening, inevitably this child would have died.
The state also called a crime scene technician who photographed the dumpsters where 3 strangers found the baby, Alexis Avila's home, and the baby in the hospital.
There was blood located in the bathroom, and then the bedroom that on the southwest side of the residence was Miss Avila's bedroom, and we located quite a few items that had blood on them.
The state showed several new photos as evidence, and a detective showed the jury the black trash bags where they found the baby. It was the only physical piece of evidence the state called for so far.
Prosecutors say they do have a couple more witnesses to call tomorrow, including the detective that originally interviewed Avila last winter. Then, of course, it's the defense's turn to call any witnesses they want to. Avila, again, is charged with attempted first-degree murder and alternatively child abuse. Tessa, Ryan, back to you.
He is truly a miracle baby to survive all that. Julie, thanks.